You have the video loaded up?
Yeah.
Do you want to comment on anything before it starts?
Hang on, let me,
Actually, yeah, before we start, I'll just have this little intro. Yeah, okay, I know you loaded it up. Before you start, you have not read the Let's Play I did, the screenshot?
No.
You don't know who this is?
No.
Okay, I'll tell you. This is the protagonist. This is us. Lechuza is a Swedish game made for the iPad. Unfortunately, it's also on sale on the Mac App Store, which means I spent $4 now on it to record it.
Can you return it?
Yes. You can.
Trade it in.
All right, you ready to start? Right.
Yes.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, play. So,
why the long dirty face?
I have no idea. If you notice too, even though this is the Mac version, they have iPad instructions, which is a nice little detail they didn't bother porting over. He's an ugly guy.
God.
This is by Frank and Nicholas.
And that's the main character you said, not a monster?
Yes, his name is Jeff Roderick.
Get it out of my face, please. Okay.
So he's sort of an art dealer, and he can't buy a wallet. He just has his money stored in 6 and 9
Is
inventory.
he drunk?
Well, they don't let him in. The guy won't let him into the auction. For the art auction. Our character's an art dealer, allegedly.
Art dealer? Is that what you're going with?
I didn't make this.
Bunch of wads of cash, art dealer? Okay.
There you go. Have some money. Oh, that's not enough.
I'm sorry, I require 3 wads of cash before you can come in.
And there we are.
Holy shit, were you lying out on the beach for 4 days?
I like to suddenly his leather jacket's blue. Because everything's so oversaturated. So now we can look at all these people.
Do my clothes contrast with my face enough? Good.
By the way, if we look at the auctioneer, we're going to find out apparently he looks like Steven Seagal.
Excuse me, sir. Come up here and click this to start the auction.
This I don't know who put this slide in here. Guess it was just part of the PowerPoint.
I think this is on sale, actually. Abstract art, contemporary.
No, absolutely. Yeah. Can you believe we already solved one puzzle in this game?
What did you do?
We gave the guy 2 wads of cash out of our 6.
For what? This is not how auctions work.
No, we bribed the guy.
I will buy you, sir.
Start the bidding at 1 dirty wad of bills.
Now come with me, eunuch.
Sold to you, my man of my dreams. So this is basically a cutscene where this guy in front who's resting on his hand is going to buy the paintings. We're going to see some great animation in a minute. Yep, there it is. All right, this guy. Lechuza is basically a Rise without the JPEGs.
Oh.
But it costs $2. This is the thing. And Lechuza 2 is coming out, which I can't wait for.
Well, at least you don't have to sign up for Mo Fun Zone.
Right, and this is true. Lechuza is a horror game, as you're well aware, I'm sure.
The horrors of competitive bidding.
The horrors of terrible projectors. And then, this is the 3rd painting. This is all very interesting. And
our projector was too big for these paintings.
And then so the guy in the front has basically bought 3 of this Sven Winterbox paintings, and he's going to bid on the 4th. But here's the deal:
he's the main villain.
Listen, there's some pieces missing from the frame of the 4th painting, and if we collect all 4 of them, we'll be rich.
What?
Well, okay, so the painting's worthless unless the frame is fixed.
Well, you do have 4 wads of cash.
See, look, if I could find those missing pieces, it'd be worth a fortune. I really need to bid on this one.
4 missing pieces, 4 wads of cash, just shove them in there.
That's, honestly.
It'll make the painting worth more.
Let's see. See, now we have the painting in our inventory.
You just threw it at you?
Yeah, we're just bidding wads of cash here.
Big fast!
This isn't really how auctions work, though, because we're just paying the guy directly, which I don't think is right.
Sir, please hold up your sign. Stop throwing money at me.
Well, 4 wads of cash is too rich for that guy's blood. I mean, come on. I was showing off here what happens if you lose, which you can't do.
You can't lose.
You cannot lose.
So there's just awkward silence until you intervene.
Right. So now we've got the auction, or the art piece.
Sold to the sunburnt fellow in the back.
Whew, at last. If you look at the UI, by the way, this is a picture in a picture in a picture. And then let's see on the back. Maybe we can find those 4 missing pieces and get rich.
This isn't quite as good as my self-portrait from the intro screen, but it'll have to do.
Yeah. Apparently, in the Mac version we leave from the Midwest, I could swear like something
You're going to
shifted.
Sweden?
Yeah, we're flying to Sweden.
I don't think you're going to get your money's worth out of this.
Or the ocean there. Is that Sweden or... Let's see.
Well, I've been walking like this the whole time. I should stop.
And here's the house. This is Sven Winterbach's house.
Yeah.
Also, the dialogue in this game is pretty broken, and you have like a 50-50 shot, apparently, of seeing some of this stuff. Like, I never saw that Finally I Found the House till I played the Mac version.
So not quite as comprehensive as the Darkseid 2 walkthrough.
Not quite, not so much. But there is a sick sack on the upper left hanging from it that we're going to need to find.
Oh.
And keep your eye out for a couple of hidden owls in Lechuza.
Hidden?
Oh, look, there's... Yeah.
Or just blatantly there on the lawn owls?
No, there's a couple of owls in this game. Basically, everything in this game was Google image searched. Like, if you GIS owl statue, that's on, like, page 2.
Oh.
And this is people in the thread found. I think Toffel found the first one. But this, like, phone, for example, is a Google image search phone, but they changed to purple.
Oh.
And this scroll, this Resident Evil file, also Google image searched.
Are you supposed to be able to read that very well without straining yourself?
In the jungles of Cameroon, the trick is... The Sven Winterbach guy found the painting, and he said the wood is, like, incredible, and it's something to do with a mystic tree.
That couch matches my jacket.
Hey, it does. I didn't even notice that. And there's a nailed doll. So there's that.
Throw a lot of cash at it, so got one left, and I'll take it.
Look where the stairs are going. It's, like, really confusing. Like, it doesn't make any sense, because there's, like, the roof of the house, but then they're suddenly going on top of it.
Why is there a down arrow at the bottom of the stairs?
That's how you know to leave. It's a big honking wooden arrow.
Oh.
It's part of the UI.
A hidden owl!
There you go. And he drops a fuse.
What's wrong with his eye?
I don't know. That was Google image search. I'm not even kidding. Owl painting.
Wow.
I don't know if the music box was, but it's a good bet that it was.
I'm questioning if this is worth $4.
It's normally $2. I spent the extra $2.
Oh, you got the premium Lechuza package.
Yes, I did. This is the collector's edition. It comes with a Batman Arkham City collectible that's painted over like an owl. And that's a puzzle. Fuses and money. That's
great.
That's about 60% of the puzzles in this game.
Shit.
And there's another fuse already.
Well, at least they don't make you work hard for it.
No. There's also an owl lighter, which, again, if you GIS owl lighter, that's one of the ones that comes up. And there's 40 tick marks on the fireplace. That's pertinent information later.
What happens if you Google search Lechuza? Does it just explode the internet?
Actually, it's all owls. Which, apparently Lechuza is Spanish for owl.
Oh, a hidden owl!
There he is. Well, that's just great. We also found a wooden box with a diamond on it, but we can't open it. So that's another puzzle, is we have to figure out how to open the wooden box.
And another arrow-shaped piece of wood adorns the floor.
So this time he had the painting frame analyzed, and apparently the wood's a new material, and it's super strong, and you can't break it or anything. The painting frame. So, and there's a scissors and a pot. And if you look at the bottom of the pot, you can see the guy with a digital camera reflected in the bottom.
You can?
Yeah, see, look. Right in the middle, bottom center there.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay. Well, if you look, you can see it. And there's
no, I've seen that at Target.
That's the ugliest food processor I've ever seen.
Google image search, paint yellow. And I'm done.
Exactly. So we'll put the second fuse in. The first fuse lit up the living room. Our guy's kind of a coward and won't go in if it's too dark, even though it's like daytime.
So what do you Google image search to get eye sockets in outlet?
Well, look, this second fuse started up the food processor, and throwing our wooden box in breaks it open and gets a key. Because even though I had a hammer, that was the only way to do that.
I really am expecting a JPEG right now. Something's not right.
I know, right? It needs something.
It's missing.
Here's a fridge in a void to nowhere, but it's locked, and there's dead mice in it. Yep, and we're just gonna take one because we are disgusting.
Good.
I mean, you saw us in the title screen.
Something's got to go in that third socket.
I'm kind of seeing our character Jeff. I'm kind of shocked you didn't already have a dead mouse, but we'll feed it to the owl, and the owl drops a key.
You just threw a dead mouse at the window?
No, the owl, and he dropped us a key. So we have a key. And we can use it to open this locked door.
That's a good question.
Yeah, there's not much. Let's go in there, and yeah, that's That's a creepy old doll.
This room is missing something. Oh, Google image search giant baby face.